Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually filming this on my iPhone, so if it's a little different or shaky, my apologies. Um, so I know my hair looks crazy right now, but I actually have it pinned down for a reason, for a different video that I'm getting ready to film. You guys will just have to stay tuned and watch. So yes, definitely. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by, for clicking on this video. Um, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is staying safe. And this video is definitely different than anything I have done before. I have done one other brow video, but it was not anything like this. I think I've seen one other person do a brow video using hair gel, if I'm not mistaken. I know of a lot of people that use hair gel, but I think I've only seen one other person use it. So a couple of things that you'll need if you are planning on ever doing your eyebrows like this. And I did mess them up a little bit doing the rest of my makeup, but I will try to just like lean in a little bit so you guys can see what they look like. So that's them with the hair gel and filled in. So things you'll need, make sure that you guys have a towel. Any towel will do, just something that you can continuously wipe the spoolies on as you're doing this. You'll need 2 spoolies, one to dip into the hair gel and then one to actually be able to fill in your eyebrows and then kind of clean up as you go. You'll need hair gel, obviously. This was a sample of something, I think, at one time, and then I just kind of cleaned it out and stuck some of my fiance's, that's my dog, barking in the background. He always has to be a part of every video. You guys know this. And I just stuck some of my fiance's hair gel. I don't know the name of this. I will link it down below. I know that he purchases this on Amazon, but I don't know the name, but I'll put it down below for you guys. I know that Got2b makes a pretty decent hair gel. I feel like I know Redken makes some pretty intense hair gels that I feel would work pretty well for this. You definitely want something with some pretty strong hold. Something that's obviously going to lock them in place, because that's the whole point of doing your brows with hair gel. You don't want them to budge. So when I tell you that your brows ain't going anywhere all day, they're not going anywhere all day. I mean, I use this anyway. This is my go-to. I use brow powder. Now, this has just always been my brand, is the Anastasia. I've never swayed from this, probably, I don't know. I'm not going to give away my age. I'm not going to say how many years it's been, but it's been years. I don't think that you have to go with something so high-end. I'm sure other brow powders would work. I would not recommend doing a brow pencil. I think that you would have to first apply too much pressure, and that's just gonna mess up the, I'm sorry, I know I keep shaking the camera. That would just mess up the hair gel, and you wanna allow that to stiffen. You wanna allow that to kind of set, and then once it's set, you don't wanna disturb it too much. A brow pomade may work, but since you're going for a more fluffy look because you want your brows to go up and you want them to stay up, to me, just what comes to mind naturally when I think of a fluffy more boy brow look, and not so defined and not so like cut out and, you know, shaped and everything. I just naturally kind of go to a powder, but I mean, if you're a pomade person and you like that, go for it, try it and see how it works. And then I do recommend doing this before any of your makeup. So maybe you could lay down your primer, that would probably be fine, but then I wouldn't do anything else. As you'll see for the sake of the video, I did put down some foundation, but you'll see in the video why you're just gonna wanna hold off and do your brows first. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna let you get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. And if you wanna see how I do my brows with hair gel and I keep them locked in place all day. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did one eyebrow. You guys can see the difference, like all the hairs are going up. I filled in the sparse areas. This one looks a lot more just fluffy. And you can see like all my hairs just like naturally tend to go downward. And then with the hair gel, you're just able to make them all kind of go upward and stay upward a lot more than you are just with a normal eyebrow product. So before I start on the next eyebrow, I like to make sure that my spoolie that I use is clean from doing the last eyebrow. So I just will clean it off in my towel here. Is just brush all the hair brows upward. And when I'm brushing them upward, I'll even like really get in there with the spoolie and kind of twist it. So that way I'm really getting all of the brows to go up. So don't be afraid to really get up there. Get it. I take very little, like you can see how little I have on there, and I still will just like scrape it so that I barely have anything on the brush. I might even scrape it one more time, and then I will just dab it on there and then start to like work it in. Now typically I will do, when I'm doing like my hair gel brows, I will not have any makeup on my face whatsoever because you really have to clean up the hair gel afterwards. But for the sake of this video, I did put some face makeup on, but you know, whatever. We'll just deal with that when that comes. Now, when you're using something like a hair gel and you really want to have that like fluffy boy brow look, it's really important that you really push up on your brows and also push against the skin so that the hair gel really gets in there. So you can't have like a soft hand when you're doing this at all. Then you'll be able to feel like when you have enough in there, like when it's in there for a couple of minutes and it starts to get a little hard, then you know that you have enough in there. But you guys can see why I say to do these first, because otherwise you're just like ripping your, not ripping, but like wiping your foundation off. Then you can also go in with the other spoolie that has no gel on it and just like fluff them up Always clean off your spoolie when you're done, because if you don't, and then this stuff hardens on there, you are never gonna get it. Now it's gonna feel pretty odd when you do this the first time, because your eyebrows are gonna feel super, super stiff, because you have actual hair gel in them. But it's worth it, because they will not go anywhere. Now, since we're going for a more fluffy look, I'm not gonna actually like sit here and do a real like cut out shape and draw it in and everything like I normally would with my typical brow, because I want to go for that boy brow fluffy look. So I'm more like drawing hairs, filling in sparse areas, and I just want to make sure they look full. I don't want to make them look fake and draw it on, if that makes sense, even though I am actually like drawing them on. I know someone out there understands me. And be kind of gentle when you comb through them, because you still want to leave that gel pretty hard. The only part I get a little bit more aggressive with it is the bottom, to blend in that line. Okay. Now, next, so as I mentioned, I'm taking foundation. You can totally do this with concealer if you prefer to clean up with concealer. I don't like to clean up with concealer, especially not on the top. Now, I mean, if I just need to clean up the bottom really quickly and I happen to have concealer on hand, I'll take it. But if I'm truly doing an eyebrow cleanup, I will always opt for foundation, because it blends in with your foundation. I mean, why would you want to have a streak of something way lighter here and a streak of something way lighter here? It just doesn't make any sense. So I always, when I do need to do a brow cleanup, I choose to clean up with foundation. And you can see I don't take it all the way down to my eyebrow or up to my eyebrow, because that gives me room to blend in and not actually cover up all the work that I just did. So now I have room to blend. And then I'll take a fluffy brush just to make sure that this is actually a super important step. Always make sure you finish your cleanup with a fluffy brush to make sure that there's no harsh lines of anything. Never want any harsh lines. You don't know how many Instagram photos I look at and I'm like, like, you did some bomb-ass makeup, but did you not realize that you have a horribly harsh line right there? Like, I don't get what's happening. Okay, guys. So that is pretty much it. That is how to do your brows with hair gel. What do you guys think? I like them a lot. And they will feel a little different. They don't feel like super crispy or anything. They just feel set, like locked in place. Like they're not gonna move, which is amazing. I personally love this, especially if I had somewhere to go. I mean, obviously, I don't have anywhere to go. But I personally love doing my brows like this because I don't have to worry about them. I know that they're set in place. They're not gonna go anywhere all day. And it's really great when you have freshly groomed brows. This is an excellent option for doing your brows when you just have them freshly groomed. But yeah, this is the finished look and I really enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Let me back you guys up a little bit here. I know you guys are like, wow, I'm really tired of being in this chick's face. But yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, keeping in touch with your loved ones, and find something to be thankful for. I know this is a super stressful time. I didn't want to talk about it too much in this video because I want my channel to be a place where people can go to kind of break away from what's happening. I know it seems silly to like keep up with beauty videos and normal like YouTube activity, but I think it's important to be an outlet for people, like to give people a source of entertainment in this time, so that they have something to occupy themselves, even if it's just for 20 minutes. But I do just want to suggest to find something to be thankful for. And you'd be surprised how much that can change your mindset and take you from such a negative place to a positive place. So find something to be thankful for. Tell someone you love them and keep people in your prayers. Keep this world in your prayers. I love you guys. You guys are so beautiful and amazing inside and out. And have an amazing day. Bye.